Hello? Sorry about that. Oh good. Seems as though Warudo is having a bad day. Let me see if I can fix this. What's going on? Is there a reset position tracking? Hmm. Oh no, it's not Warudo. It's the phone, of course. Because Apple's always got to screw everything up. Really? Oh, this is gonna be fun. It was just working earlier today when I was testing things. Ah. For those of you who are curious as to what is going on, I would recommend go watching The Exorcist. Haha! But Warudo does have the fix. There we go. So I hope tonight finds everyone well. Hope you've had a good one. I keep forgetting to start up the Star Citizen music. I'm sorry. Give us some background. There we go. Just a little something to listen to as we get started. So, what's the plan for tonight? The plan is a little bit of a React and a little bit of Battletech. It is highly unlikely I'm going to make it the 4 hours. It's been a draining weekend. There's been a lot going on. What is your problem now? I think I know what your problem is. Let's see. It's been a very draining weekend, and I know I always say that, and then I go on for a long time, but I just don't think I have it in me to do this for very long. So a very short reaction, followed by some Battletech, because I've been in a mech mood since I watched Tex. And yeah. Though, before we get started, I did want to show off something quick. Because we talked about this with Henry Stickman. We've now got huge thighs and saw-sized thighs. Oh, good timing on the music. Technically, these can be added both to themselves and to the regular thigh boosters. I don't think that's skipping leg day. I really don't think that that's skipping leg day. That's a lot of things, but I don't think it would be skipping leg day. skipping leg day is when you have really, really thin legs. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn them on and leave them on. They won't be too visible. Because I won't be up here for long. But I just kind of... We talked about it. And I figured, okay, how far can I push it? And... Now, because of the way the contouring works, that's... Well, that's pretty much beyond what I can push it. I don't know. Maybe I'll play with it a little bit more. We'll see. But yeah, we are going to be very bottom heavy for tonight. Also, just to show off, I do have butt only options. Anyways, I don't really have any announcements. Just the plans for tonight, and I'll continue going as normal. I guess one announcement that I have is that I had expected over Christmas to not be streaming. It looks like over the Christmas holiday weekends and New Year's weekends I will still be streaming. So that will likely be a thing. Keep an eye on my various socials for announcements otherwise. I really need to use those more. I've been trying. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. I'm used to just making stuff. Anyways, on to tonight's reaction video. Just gonna be a nice little short one. So let's kill the music now that we got the music going. And let's see. Let's get moving. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to do this. There we go. It's still still a little visible as long as I leave it about like that. And this is the Tumblr 4chan Wars. I actually remember a little bit about this at the time that it happened. So I'm going to have a couple things to add, I think. Let's get started, shall we? All right, let's make this a little bit longer visible to read just to be sure. Let me know how we are on audio. Read it out yourself. Yeah, I probably should. Okay. Let me know how that audio was while I read this. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Well, I guess the same thing kind of also applies to what we're doing, so long as I am actually commenting on this. So I've turned up the volume a little bit. Let's hope that that's good. Let's get going.
I literally am gonna die. Triggered. Shower, I'm triggered. I get in the car, I'm triggered.
It began with a Tumblr post, a declaration of war that read, "Join."
All right, let's actually read these. It's time to shut down 4chan.org. Join us on July 4th to celebrate our freedom and independence from racists by shutting down 4chan. We will go to their site, and as a form of protest, we will overwhelm them with corrections to their awful lies and let them really know what the world thinks of them. Trigger warning, I don't think it's really safe to go along misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, anti-Semitism, I don't want to say the word, jokes, and blatant racism will often be too much for any sane person. Please spread this message and don't be afraid to get involved. Comics, stories, poetry, essays, or pictures are all welcome. Every little bit helps. See you on 4th of July. Hashtag shutdown 4chan. Yeah.
Join us on July 4th to celebrate our freedom and independence from racists by shutting down 4chan. The post spread, and soon Tumblr's army was preparing for war. First, let's examine these two states. Tumblr, they are one of the world's largest online armies. They are over 300 million blogs strong. And 4chan is...
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, look at this guy.
Yeah.
You've got a wolf. Very definitely a wolf.
Yeah.
Both sides are pretty retarded. Soon the 4th of July had arrived. As you can see here on this official map, Tumblr's infantry quickly penetrated 4chan's territory.
4chan users have a higher than normal chance of the users being in the IT industry. Yep. Yep. There's... 4chan has a very high percentage of people that are in tech, IT, and otherwise has connections. There's a reason that they have defeated governments and major organizations in the past.
They published posts all across the B and poll boards. Puppies, selfies, and feminist memes sprung up everywhere.
We're going to win this against the 4chan.
The assault was extremely ineffective. After less than an hour, Tumblr decided to retreat.
Yeah.
But this was by no means the end of the conflict. Tumblr had kicked the hornet's nest.
Yeah.
B was roused and ready for a fight. En masse,
Nope.
they headed straight for Tumblr's home base.
That's something important. He did not. He thinks that all of 4chan got involved. In fact, 4chan for the most part didn't notice because it's such a massive entity. The retaliation was just a handful, and by a handful I mean probably like a dozen bored people from 4chan. It was not actually B as a whole retaliating.
And 4chan attacks.
Porn, gore, and anti-feminist memes were spread across some of the more popular tags.
Basically, they can't go on any tag because every tag is basically filled with gore.
Unprepared Tumblr users were being triggered from every direction.
Starting to get really pissed off with these 4chan idiots.
It's not fun, it's actually pretty serious.
Alright, gather round. It's time for a lesson on what not to do if you get raided. Lesson 1. Don't spam the tags with your own selfies. Some Tumblr users thought they could compete with the spamming posts by submitting their own selfies over and over again. They soon found that 4chan seized these selfies, shot them into hardcore porn, and then spammed them back onto the tags in greater number. Lesson 2. Don't delete System32. During the raids, someone pretending to be a Tumblr user posted this infographic. A reported 41 computers were bricked.
Yep.
Lesson 3.
That happens with my
Don't
computer
spam
without deleting
petition.
System32.
Someone created a petition on change.org to get 4chan shut down and managed to get about 9.
Right? Yeah. If you delete System32 on your computer, that's the end of your computer for the most part. That's basically your computer, all the brains required to run it, gone. And what's more, actively doing that while you're using your computer causes a catastrophic crash that can often take the rest of your system with it. It's technically not it's technically not 100% chance of a start from zero, but it's a very high chance of a start from zero.
Signatures. So, in response, 4chan made their own petition. It managed to get about 10 times as many signatures.
Yeah, 15,000 to 900.
Really is log off and wait for it to be over. Trouble is, it took Tumblr 2 days to figure this out. In the meanwhile, casualties were enormous. 40 plus hours of wasted time, 500 hurt feelings, and literally thousands of triggerings. But before we close the history books on this event, it's time to look at one more thing. A conspiracy. It is now widely believed that Pol was behind the original Tumblr post that called for war. The conspiracy goes something like this. Trick Tumblr into provoking B, have the two of them war it out, and sit back and watch the fireworks. Happy 4th of July.
Your parents would be very ashamed.
Yeah, he managed to do that, but didn't he? 2 to 3 a decade.
You do know that you're not normal, though, right?
You're not normal.
Happy 4th of July.
It wasn't what I was hoping it would be at the end, but anyone else remember the hacker known as 4chan? Now, here's the thing about that conspiracy theory he mentioned. First of all, remember what I said. B really didn't retaliate. It was just a couple board members of B who did all of that. But here's the thing. Even if it's true that Pol made the original post that got Tumblr to do that, the Tumblrites still are the ones that decided we're going to ruin this other space because we don't like them, without considering the possibility that there would be retaliation at minimum on the same level as them, which would be posts of pictures and statements of stuff that they don't like. You know? That's something that I think about whenever stuff like this comes up of, yeah, but even if someone else had a bad idea, you're the one that acted on it. And are surprised when someone hits back. You know? That's just been something that I've thought about with that theory going around that Pol made the original post, that and you can't say, well, no, Pol went provoked, because you have all the videos and posts of people saying that they're taking part in this, you know? You have all the statements saying, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm doing, and then the same people, how could they do this to us? So I generally think, yeah, it doesn't really matter if it was Pol's idea. You still decided to follow through. I've seen a lot of dumb ideas I just walked away from. I could have been like, yeah, let's do this. And then, well, there's a lot of dumb ideas I have done where it's like, well, I guess consequences of my action. You know, I've never really blamed the other person because I did something stupid. Okay. Like I said, just a very short reaction. It's reacting to Internet Historian is kind of a rite of passage. So there, we've done one. Don't know if we'll do more. Probably going to do a couple more of these as time goes on. Just, anyways. Battletech is next. That was much shorter than last time. I played a little bit of this game forever ago. Fire Festival. Oh, not to. Okay. Yeah, we might do Fire Festival next time. That might be a good one for that. Let me turn myself again. Yep. Star League. And the collapse. Yep. I played this game a little bit a long time ago when it came out, and then stuff happened, and I don't remember what the stuff is. It just didn't get played anymore. So we're gonna start the campaign all over again. Yes. Yes. There we go. Took longer than I thought to load. Airbrain Schemes production.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Welcome to the Regan Reach. The Regan Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimworld periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized Inner Sphere. It is home to the Aurigan Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Urano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Urano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Let me give a moment, I gotta move this a little. There we go. Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from, well, that's easy. We are Steiners, which means we will scout with atlases. What are the other options? Kirita, Merrick, Davian, Lau, Canopus, Concordat, Periphery, or Deep Periphery? Ooh. Deep Periphery. Nope, we're gonna stick with the Steiners. We are playing some battle. Welcome, Rippy. Oh, hope you've been well. We are playing some Battletech. We are playing as someone from the Steiners, which means we're not interested in anything under 80 tons. Yes, you've missed many things. As you can see, I have new toys. I now have... Let me see, can I... There we go. Let's click away for a sec just to get a good view. I now have 8 wings. Rippy has been embattled. Rippy will catch up, Zai. Please go mess up the other side of it cathartically. Yep. There we go. And we are playing, we're gonna be Steiners, which for those who are unfamiliar, the Steiners have more money and resources than sense. And their primary, purchasing Sephiroth seems rising. Yes. The Steiners believe in volume of mechs to be deployed. More mechs equal better. They don't really do tactics or really understanding. They're mostly a bunch of paper generals. But they have the ability to deploy Atlas mechs in any role all the time. Atlas mechs are massive with a ton of armor and firepower. So it doesn't really matter if they're good at their jobs, they win anyways. Yep, says mech warriors who hail from the Lyran Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well equipped, and well trained. Though they have also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers in the battlefield. Their royal guards have griffins in the... Yes, they keep mechs in the throne room. And given the absolute control that their royal family has, they're the kind of family that tends to cause either prosperity or destruction by accident, just because they're one person or one family that has absolute control and only sort of knows what's actually happening in their nation. They believe in vibe in general. More mech, more DACA, more armors, more tons, and more troops to this. Yep. But in spite of all this, the Steiners are generally good people by mech warrior standards, by Battletech standards. So that's part of the reason why I like them. They're not particularly combat, but they're nice people. Competent, but they're nice people. And they have the resources to make up for the competency, which a lot of people don't have. Ooh, I get to be of noble birth. The immigrants of the to the Irigan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence, a small backwater system on the edge of Irigan space. By the time you are born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of system's only inhabited planet. You're the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, and an ancestral... Ooh, a blackjack. The okayest mech in the world. I mean, in the inner sphere. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day of your 16th birthday where you were exiled. +1 gunnery and +1 tactics. You struck out on your own. +1 pilot and +1 tactics. I'm a Steiner. Why am I getting +1 to tactics? For a Steiner noble, that is very uneventful. The family went bankrupt. Why am I getting tactics? I'm a Steiner. I don't get tactics. Stop it. Hello, welcome. I'm freaking out right now. Tactics and guts. Family died in an accident. +1 piloting and guts. I don't want my family to be dead, but right now this seems to be the most likely one. Steiners do have some good heads on their shoulders. Fortunately, good isn't good enough, even if it is better than nearly everyone else. True. Your family was betrayed. Also not something I like, but accurate. +1 gunnery and guts. So aim... I forget what guts does in this game. I mean, if we play this straight, it has to be... Thank you. Lar did the work on this one and did amazing work. Guts, take a headshot, ignore it. Ah, right. So do we want pilot or gunnery? I think betrayed might be a good one too. Take gunnery for aim, take guts for survival. Give the middle finger to strategy because I'm a Steiner. Can I be a mech operative later on when you get some? Yeah, we can if you can rename mech pilots, which I think you can, we'll start pulling people from chat. Yeah, we're gonna go with betrayed. Gunnery and guts. Out on your own, you fell into a life of. Okay, no they do, but never saw the screen. Okay. Up to things are all good story-wise, but unsure the benefits, never played this game. And the last time I played this was long ago that I don't remember anything. Middle fingering strategy is very yeah, I'm gonna play this as a Steiner. I'm gonna play this from the perspective that I am from the family, which means bad tactics and lots of heavy mechs. Merchant Guard would be appropriate. Gets me piloting. Free stack. Nope, nothing that gets me tactics. Nothing that gets me tactics. Stop it. So we have a gladiator. Like the Steiners do love the Solaris gladiatorial fights. So I could also go for gunnery. Piloting gunnery. Not gonna be a pirate. Either gladiator or merchant guard are the we could go merchant guard for the piloting to even out since I already have guts and gunnery. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The gladiator is very tempting because gladiator is often. Mercenary was tactics, and again, we're being Steiners. We don't do tactics. We hit it until either it's dead or we're bored. Yeah, we don't do that here. I think we're gonna go merchant guard to go even out with what we do have. Zion knowing where he's going, no pilot, nobody. Oh, I'm yeah, me and my lack of direction. Just from my exploits in XCOM, it would be nice to have a greater chance of hitting things. But I am gonna go with Merchant Guard. Dear years later, you cross paths with Raju, Mastiff Montgomery once again. While escorting a supply caravan to a small outpost on the outskirts of the Oregon Reach, you were set upon by pirates and left for dead. Raju happened to be visiting the capital city and picked up your distress call. Upon rescuing you, he offered you a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. 90% hit equals 70% miss. Yep, that's true. And what am I doing in the Royal Guard as a blackjack? Again, they are the okayest mech in the inner sphere. They are vehicles. Oh, there's a customized button. Sweet. Okay, let's get close then. Coronation Day, everything should be fine. Should. 99% assassination rebellion if you're lucky. That's before this is a video game. Yeah. I don't know. Can I? I wonder. Where's the beard? Can I not do? Those are terrible ponytails. Come on. Where? Oh, there's facial hair. Okay, thank you. Is there a no facial hair? There is a no facial hair. There's got to be a better ponytail option. There is in fact not a better ponytail option, and I am disappointed. This is not gonna end well. Ooh. Let's do the scar right. It's a little bit bigger than my real one, but it's close. These are of some questionable-ish options. But I guess the hair annoys me. There's got to be better hair, but I guess that's good, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Probably as good as we're gonna get. Okay, so my gunnery, pilot, and guts are all 3. My tactics are 2 and aren't gonna get any higher. That's a very Steinerish layout when you think about it. Okay, let's confirm. Look at mods, not those mods, those are up to mods. The other mods for hair. Does this game have mods? I don't know. It's okay. So there are several major families within the inner sphere. The Steiners are one of the big families, and of the big 6 are sort of part of the big 4 that are the real powerhouses. They control the Lyran Commonwealth, and an absolute monarchy are a very Germanic type themed people and nation, and they're not very good on tactics, but they make up for it in large sums of money with which they buy large numbers of mechs. And the mechs are always the big ones. They don't go for the small mechs. They always buy the big assault mechs and use them for everything. The joke is a Steiner Scout Lance is just 10 Atlases, with Atlases being one of the heaviest hitting mechs in the verse. No, Steiners don't do sneaky sniping. Tech Talks Battletech of the Black Pants Legion put it best. The Lyran Commonwealth and the Steiners are sort of like a giant elder god that just sits around minding its own business until you poke it. And then they squash you and then go back to minding their own business. Their military tactics are, again, according to him, to dump truck in men and material until either you run away or give up or they get bored.
Command interface initiated.
Melee would be a good Steiner tactic. Okay, Chimera, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field test, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now, do me a favor and get the Battletech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Can't be a sniper. Well, I know I'm playing Steiner, but when we do get to the squad tactics, I am going to want someone who is a LRM boat. So you could be that.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Shocking. Now Steiner Vaso might just sneaky if you distract them with something to look at. By which I mean shoot. This shouldn't happen. Okay, we're moving here. Right here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral. I'm worried about Lady Kameya's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one was burnt out old urban mechs in open. Of course the urban mechs are being used for target practice.
Anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Of course we're picking on the urban mechs. Poor little Urbies.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I've been training Lady Arana since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kameya's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
All weapons committed.
My lord, there's a goose. Your Gauss rifle would be great for this shot. Stun away several million in rounds while you snipe opposition. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Always appreciated.
All weapons committed.
Also, it looks like the bot tricks is working the way it should again. So yay, fixed. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Arigan politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power. And Kamea belongs to the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there, near the edge of the lake.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a
Wish you could
loyal
see other people
companion
chat.
to Kamea since
It's
you were a
not.
kid.
It should be broadcasting
Aside from you,
to D
there's
Live.
no one I'd rather have
I mean,
on my side in a
it should
fight.
broadcast D Live. What's going on? One sec. You should be able to see the D Live chat. Give me a second. Ah, unless Twitch has been throwing a fit, which it could very well be. Ah, Twitch! Let's see, can I fix this quick? Yeah, problem that when Twitch said, "Hey, we'll finally let people multi-stream," I guess they decided to block restreams reposting of chat. So Restream says it's relaying chat, but it won't. Wait, can I get Botrix to do it? Can I get Botrix to do it? Ooh. Let me see real quick. If I can get this to work, that'd be great. But Botrix doesn't work with DLive, unfortunately. But it should do YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and Kick if I can set this up mid-stream. No, it doesn't have reposting. I can only broadcast it. That's disappointing. Voice messages, level system, point system, rewards, rankings. Doesn't do repost. That's really disappointing. I'm sorry. That's Twitch blocking multi-chat because they want to force people to. So what Twitch is doing is, if you look at what their rules are, which I'm completely ignoring because it's stupid and it's gaslighting, is Twitch finally said, sure, we'll allow you to multi-stream. Yeah. But Twitch chat isn't allowed to interact with any of the other chats. Technically, I shouldn't even be showing chat in my stream from anywhere but Twitch. But I don't care, and if Twitch bans me, they ban me. I have had it with their BS.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
So, yeah, they have decided to block jump jet system damage, system inoperable until repaired, of course. But yeah, Twitch has decided to block, I guess, restreams chat repost, because how dare you be able to talk to people on other platforms?
Engaging physical attack.
You hit, at least it's solid. Alright, well, next step, I'm going to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Congratulations, your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded and we end up the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at Mech Bay. Yeah, Twitch's rules are basically you're not allowed to interact with your other platforms, you're not allowed to let chat interact with other platforms, and you're only allowed to show chat from Twitch on your stream. So basically what they said is we want you to drive you're allowed to multi-stream, but only if you drive people from other platforms onto Twitch. No, I'm not going to do it. I never agreed to it. I never signed anything. Screw off.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Full throttle.
Well, allow me to introduce Kamea Arana, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Oregon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton Docks to have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A fount of tedium that never runs dry. You know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you built. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for that family heirloom that you call Battletech. In the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I'll see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea. We'll get you there in one piece. Chimera, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Yes, going down a pre-planned route that everyone knows is not good.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arana will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Technically, having that bar of all the places stream to is breaking Twitch rules. That was up there before they made the new rules. I never agreed to the new rules. I never signed anything saying I agreed to the new rules. Besides, Twitch still is refusing me partnership even though I've met the qualifications for a year and a half now. Trying to trick people into driving customers back is not going to help.
Command interface initiated.
I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose I feel in the cockpit of a Battletech, the simplicity of it, but there they are, just up ahead, the city gates, and my future all laid out before me. Wait, what is that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
He's in a Centurion, she's in a Kentaro, which I'm not familiar with. Oh wait, no, I know what that is. And me in my Blackjack.
Talk to me.
He can take the hit, he's gonna get to move farthest. Some sort of explosion looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks in the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here. Come here right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mics up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation.
So the Royal Guard mechs are either going to be blown to pieces.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Or turn on us. Okay, rather than take the road, let's move up through the trees.
Aye, aye. Affirmative.
I'll do what you ask.
Presumably so the mechs don't destroy too much.
confirmed.
Oh, you're not gonna let me move over here?
Roger.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Nope, my jump jets are disabled, and I don't think anyone else can jump jet. Though I probably should have checked.
Yes, I hear you.
No one else has jump jets.
Copy that.
Hail Mastiff, hail Lady Arana. We're preparing for Lady Arana's coronation parade. We got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. Guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fires. The road behind you clear. Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll follow behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. Don't worry about Lady Arana's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No, you're lying. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, so you will tell me what happened here. Yep, they're the traitors. Surprising no one.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju.
Can I get...
Disengaged.
I'm listening. You have my attention.
Shoot them! You don't need to sprint to get here.
Copy that.
Really? No ability to fire. Get a mad cat. Up to wants to be a mad cat. Timberwolves are great. Do you not have ammo?
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit. You've got my attention. Talk to me.
They trained you to charge into Valhalla with as much scrap tonnage as an honor guard as you can manage. Well, that one's shooting. He's also not doing much.
My armor's in bad shape.
Tell me what you need. Neutralizing threat. Reporting a critical strike.
I think we can get rid of this guy.
All weapons committed.
No, we can't.
Nice job,
Oh, yes, we can. Aha.
You were hostile on the board. Orders? Damn you for making me do that, son. That's one less hostile.
Can you hear me? We were just attacked. Royal Guard, my own guardsman tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. grow guard at killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The Tourney Pavilion is a slaughterhouse. Your soldiers are using the Rotura Township as an armory. Heard, says house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here, I have to move. Right. Okay, go into the armory.
In the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning.
They sent an ambush squad to take a base and kidnap the hair. And this, in a mech this crappy. I think that they're in such bad condition specifically because they what direction am I going? Okay, we want to go that way. I think that they're in such bad condition specifically because they've been fighting. What happened? Took hits and got the tar beat out of them already. Is there any other paths? I know, we're in the tutorial level, but I'm looking just in case.
Follow my lead. Got a new contact on my screen.
I'm on it.
My blackjack is significantly slower than these other two mechs.
Talk to me.
Let's get you to cover and in a firing position.
Affirmative.
Oh wait, can you hit anything? No, you can't. Brace for incoming.
Reading loud and clear.
Didn't go as smoothly as they would have hoped. Yeah, but this was planned in advance. Unless they are scraping the bottom of the barrel for units, there is no kill like overkill. Especially for your literally most critical objective. Yeah, I think that given that this is an internal coup, the way it is, I am willing to bet... No, wait! She didn't move!
Standing by.
Oh wait, no. Okay, new turn order, I guess? I don't know. I'm willing to bet that...
Affirmative.
That this is... They were counting on a lot more people to turn on them... To turn on her before... than actually did. Especially with that fiery speech. I bet he was expecting to bring a lot of people to his side, and they didn't turn. Can you shoot people yet? I don't know.
I've got a sensor lock.
You have my attention.
Can I actually... No? I'd like a firing solution, please.
Yes, I hear you.
Ah, now we have a firing solution.
Locked in on the target.
Alright, she's the only one with indirect fire, I guess.
That shot went internal. They punched through my defenses. Orders? Aye, aye.
That was perhaps overkill.
Never stood a chance.
No, it's not. You're a Steiner. Start thinking. Okay, that's fair. I was gonna turn off a couple of these, but you are wait. I am still gonna turn off a couple of these. Just because I need ammo to shoot bigger things.
Enemy unit destroyed.
But you are correct. I need to start thinking like a Steiner. Really? Oh yes. Drive the Jeep closer to the mechs. That's smart.
Armor breach. Internal damage. You've got my attention.
That guy is out of range for anything else, so I need to preserve my ammo for what's coming. How did you not? Where were you aiming that one laser?
Down. The poor bastard.
If you need to start thinking like a Steiner, your first thought is that you are underdressed and need an atlas to go get the morning paper.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Fall in behind me.
I think
Standing by.
Orders?
oh, that's only an LRM-5. That's why she doesn't do any damage.
Talk to me.
No, urban mechs are what you use to get the paper, and urban mechs are all gun. You should like them. And I realize I should probably go first, since these two have LRMs, even if hers is a pretty wimpy one. Because I have only direct fire. I picked the wrong person.
Oh no. No, no. We're
I have only direct fire weapons.
Moving out.
These two have LRMs, so they can actually hit.
I'm on my way.
Korea, do you read me? Espinosa, your uncle, do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. Just watch Espinosa battle mech plow through the alley full of civilians. This is happening. It's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district, and that's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Yeah, I wonder if I've been sabotaged.
Alexander!
That's illegal. It's over, Kamiya. Your ascendancy, the Arana legacy, all of it. Toria, what have you done? Yeah. Just the general, you're blind and cannot see, and I can, and so I will kill you because I can see and you can't, and yada yada.
Attention, all Espinosa forces.
No, okay, LRM 5 is long-range missile 5.
Alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
LRM 5 is long-range missile 5, so it's down to how much damage is being done. Okay, SRM's lasers. Vicky stabbed her on it during the parade. I claim a cookie. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the long-range missiles in reserve. I think we're gonna see if we can kill the locust quick. Just get it out of the way.
Firing.
He's in cover. I couldn't get him out of the way.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Do you remember the Spanish taking the Netherlands? We are the Netherlands.
Just barely dinged my armor. My damned armor's busted.
I'm listening. Tell me what you need.
Can you finish the locusts? As your missiles phase through the rocks? A tree just blocked laser fire.
The bastard breached my armor.
Man, this game really expects you to just run up and shotgun people, doesn't it? Fine, we'll do it the way they want. Bring ACs online. Prepare to fire. Can we just kill one of these, please? Thank you.
Enemy mech destroyed. Incoming transmission.
Stop resisting. You're not supposed to be fine.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
All right. Let's deal with you. How are you not dead yet? There we go.
Yes, I hear you.
All right, we'll play it the way they
I'll make it happen.
want and the way the Steiners really would. Volley fire! You're still going to reserve the LRMs for bombardment purposes. Everything else. You missed! You missed! How could you miss? He was right there!
Orders?
Just punch him.
The hell with the weapons.
Nice angle.
What a waste. I'm losing armor.
All right, little guy. I got a question for you. Do you really want to get close to this many mechs that are so much bigger than you?
I'm moving out. Closing into melee range. If you had any sense, you'd retreat.
Yeah, I'm getting a sense he doesn't have any sense.
Engaging missile attack. Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Come here, do you read me? Thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did. City is lost. You have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. Battle's over. Can't escape, but must. Uncle One, the reach is his. To the dropship.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
That looks like more shootables.
Talk to me. Copy that.
Yeah, well, at least we ended that fight in the proper Steiner way. Beating the snot out of enemy units.
Firing on the enemy. You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Tell me what you need. I'm on the move.
Can you not? No? Okay. And me, as the slowest guy here, am just gonna immediately lag behind. Elsteiner uses a literal iron fist for their emblem for a reason. Yeah.
my attention.
Just walk over and step on it. It's a grinding tutorial, but I also have been playing a little slow, so it probably doesn't help. Last chance, cousin, don't make me order your death.
As you command, my lady.
Standing by.
Can we get you into LRM range? No? No? Really? You just can't shoot anyone. Oh, now you can. Okay. No, no, still no shooting. Come on. I don't want to sprint. Stop it. I want to move and shoot. You know, as you do. Can I not move it? Good grief. Can you shoot someone? Thank you. Let's deal with the turrets first. They have the least amount of health.
Say goodbye.
Technically, only the Centurion has really been taking a lot of hits.
I'm taking the first.
No, he's taken a lot of hits.
Down a weapon.
Damage minimal. I'm listening. Acknowledged. I'm moving.
I think that's the first hit she's taken, actually. Yeah, let's... There we go. Reduce the number of points from incoming fire.
Engaging target.
I guess I'm going to have to probably charge this guy. Because I don't think he's in any condition to do much. Get him to a little bit better cover.
You brought this on yourself.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Firing me, firing me, firing me. I think I just failed. Maybe I shouldn't have used him as a meat shield quite so much. There we go. Oh. Crap. I should have just charged in the Steiner way instead of hiding behind him as a meat shield. That's my fault. All right, let's do it right this time.
Command interface initiated.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Tell me what you need. Location confirmed.
Copy that.
Yeah, because I was dumb. I used him as a meat shield too much.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt. Affirmative.
I'm moving out.
Roger. Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Yep, and this time we're actually gonna fight. Why aren't you giving me an attack option? Stop that. I didn't sprint. Let me shoot. You're just gonna force him to take the hits first.
How can I help? Punched right through his armor.
Quite literally, in fact.
You have my attention.
Now can I attack, please? Thank you.
All weapons committed.
Reading you loud and clear. Taking the shot. You chose the wrong side.
You've got my attention. Copy that. They punched through my defenses.
Really, the autocannons have set a really low chance of hitting. I actually do have a really low chance of hitting. I'm annoyed.
Sounds good. I'm moving. Inflicting heavy damage.
Not heavy enough. Yeah, autocannons are really heavy hitters. They shouldn't be that bad.
Behind me. Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you. What a waste. Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there. Copy that.
Affirmative.
Yeah, autocannons and mech warrior are like really good weapons, actually. So the fact I'm not getting any chance to hit anything is annoying. Can I get can I get you to shoot something with your LRMs, please? No, I'm not. Come on.
Enemy detected.
Standing by.
There, finally I can shoot something with the missiles. Did that not die? What?
Damage minimal. Damage minimal.
You've got my attention. Firing. Vehicle down. The poor bastards.
No, I'm not feeling sorry for him because he's a traitor. Also, they're shooting at me. Who moves next? I guess they both do.
All weapons committed.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
I'm listening. I'm on my way.
Heck of the one missile just decided to kill that tree for no particular reason. you.
Talk to me. Roger that.
Walk up and step on it.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy unit destroyed.
No, no. We're too late.
Alexander!
That's still illegal according to the rules of warfare in Battletech. That's why that's why mechs are a thing. The whole idea is that
Moving out.
is to prevent that kind of stuff. Now the mech may still do it, but it's not an orbital bombardment. Yes, land directly in front of my autocannons.
This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by
Let's
my
attack the
command.
big guy first this time, since he can do the most
Follow
damage.
these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Triggering an alpha strike.
Bye. That was really pathetic. Yeah, but I'm gonna do what I skipped on last time probably and do a called shot. Where I can basically say bye-bye to your cockpit. I don't know, maybe I'll decide to just blast someone to pieces instead. No, we're gonna shoot him. Center mass. Blast away.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Reading you loud and clear.
Yeah, I don't know if incapacitated is the word that I would use for that pilot.
Affirmative. Target eliminated.
Incoming transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by.
This little guy's having a bad day. A really bad day.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day. My heat sinks can't keep up.
Oh. That's not good. Maybe I should have turned off the lasers. Oops.
Orders? I am moving in.
Yeah, it's a bit of an oops. It's another reason why I like autocannons. No matter what the game, you'll find a way to set things on fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended.
Really? Now I'm overheating?
Copy that.
Alright, first we'll turn off the lasers.
I'll make it happen.
You've got my attention. Roger that. You're brave, I'll give you that much.
Yeah, pond would be nice right about now. My tabletop game group would call me things like fish, turtle, and frog, because if there was water on the map, I was going for it. No so structure. Sorry, your ladyship, was that for... I'm gonna move at regular movement rate before I trigger that, so that I can have a little chance to cool off. Also, I can set up a preemptive pincer maneuver.
As you command, my lady.
Or not. Or not.
Roger.
Please, I beg of you, let me shoot this time. Why won't you let me shoot? I'm not sprinting.
I'll make it happen.
Oh my gosh, I hate that. That's so dumb. I should be able to shoot.
Talk to me.
Yeah, prevent the turrets from being able to open fire.
Target destroyed. I've taken worse. The bastards took one of my guns.
Okay, do we actually need to jump this guy before he can kill?
You have my attention.
Well, I'm hoping we can get his attention.
Pierced through the armor.
Excellent, excellent! That's what I want to see.
My armor. Orders. Aye, aye.
You have terrible chance of hitting him, probably because of your angle. But I think you're the only one that gets a chance at him first.
Affirmative.
No, I got a chance too. Aha!
Enemy mech destroyed.
Excellent. All right.
Yes, I hear you. I'll do what you ask.
If I command, I'd like to report that I've been penetrated in more ways than do not finish that metaphor.
Confirmed.
I'm on it.
Thank the gods you made it, Kamiya. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Chimera, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
Here they come! All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Chimera, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side. Watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. We don't see enough of these tin can dropships. There's too many of the spheres and eggs. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, shutdown initiated. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Yeah, sabotage. You have numbers on us and you've resorted to sabotage. And you're gloating about it? Got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you nor your backstabbing father. Yeah, your father is not a great man. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Chimera, I want you to eject. Now, punch up. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject mech warrior, now. That's an order. I forget what you get after the blackjack. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Yep, this is where he dies. I forget what mechs you end up with. Because there's very little point in starting with the blackjack when you flee. Honor doesn't win fight. Yeah, it doesn't, but I still look down upon this particular group. What was that about spending the rest of the game as a Rano? And you can blame the dropship design on Dr. Kintober. He invented the blasted things and he had a penchant for certain design choices. Yeah, but I mean, the can that they just used, I kind of like. The spheres and the eggs are like, but why? I just said it would be an iron affair. Easy there, Zyfax. Took a nasty crack in the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira. Oliveira. I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arana. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run. Markets district and the bombs fell. He didn't make it. If it wasn't for your company, I'd be dead too. That's probably true, but don't mention it. You seen what happened to Markham? It didn't feel right leaving your hands of the new director. We picked up your broadcast on the emergency band. We knew what we had to do. What about Mastiff? Sir Roger Montgomery. Did you find him? Were you able to recover my blackjack? Montgomery. We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We've supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments. Sir Roger earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. Do you recover my blackjack? I want to know how they got the blackjack back. Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working out really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. XO is Executive Officer, the second in command. Basically, what should happen in most command structures is the commander, the captain, whoever is the head officer, is the one that sets the general plan, what you're going to do, and controls. The XO does the micromanagement of everything. It's when you get the commander or captain or whoever that's also doing the micromanagement is when you have a problem, because they need to be the one that looks at the big picture while the executive officer, the XO, handles the details. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. Sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, the same thing that I want on my tombstone whenever I die. Our sentiments exactly. Getting out of the Oregon territory. Already booked transport and the first jump ship out. Riding to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your blood chit, you've got family out in the Lyran Commonwealth. One, I could look into booking your transport in a freighter bound for Steiner space. Can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. Commonwealth isn't my home, never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. You know, I'm a Steiner, and Steiners stick together, but I do kind of want to go down the ancestry routes. In that case, you could stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, need you to pitch in for your share of fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. Fair is fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over. Sleep on it. Had a hell of a day. We've got a long road ahead. Technically, those higher nobles aren't your... yeah, true. I'm like an 89th cousin, 42 times removed. Well, it doesn't mean that I'm working off the debt for 3 years. It just means it's 3 years later. If I join the Merc company, after the debt's over, I'd stick around and make some money. Unless, of course, the guy who runs the Merc company is Tom Nook, in which case, yeah, I've got a ways to go. Chimera, Glitch, Behemoth, and Decker. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Up4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hits hard, so you'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is a site for Op4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle them back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. Ready, Wayne, authorized transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We're watching action from here. Okay, so I'm in a blackjack.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch is in a vindicator. Behemoth is in a Shadowhawk.
Good to go.
And Decker is in a Spider.
What's up, boss? What can I do for you?
Alright, Light Guy, you are going to scout the turret first. I think I'm going to send the Light and one of the mediums up here, the two other mediums down here. Deal with them both at the same time.
Position confirmed.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
There are multiple mechs. Okay, we're not going to do that. Give me a sec. As the actually, you know what? My eye is doing its thing. I will be right back. And we'll finish this mission and see where it goes. I will be right back. I return. Okay. I'm somehow disappointed I didn't get to modify the loadout in the blackjack. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. Alright. Give me a sec to do the mid or 2/3 of the way stream or whatever it is. Posts. Because I do not know how much longer I'm going to go for tonight. Game is good though. Game is definitely good. It's helping get a little bit more pep. Okay, repost. In. Check to make sure stuff's live still. Was ist das? What's buzzing me? Oh, Raid showed up on the sponsors, so we may be doing Raid stuff. I may accept that, and we do Raid stuff. All right, let's get back to the game. Total armor, internal structure, yes, split. Yeah, I saw that. All right. Right. Okay, a new attack angle. All right, so since there are mechs there, that changes things.
I hear ya.
Obtuse preferences are wide and varied. Yeah. Just a tad.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is I think I'm gonna use you to lure him out. Stand cover-ish there. Hopefully the turrets will ignore you or be unable to see you or whatever. But you can attack. Sort of.
Firing, full complement on enemy.
You can being able to attack does not mean being able to hit, apparently.
Damn it.
Though, you know, Rippy, if you want to talk, if you want to talk backside,
Ready for orders.
ooh, excellent.
working on. Good to go. Waiting on you, Commander. You betcha. Roger that. Firing on target.
I'm not doing great hitting that guy.
Engaging jump jets.
Can I not hit anyone from here? These phasing missiles are really nifty. They are, just a bit. I was really hoping those missiles would ignore him.
Damage is light.
Yeah, they hit everywhere but the mech itself.
Systems holding.
Okay, now he's in trouble.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yeah, I think it's about time for you to not be in the firing line.
I've been sensor locked.
Really?
Standing by.
Can I hit anyone?
What can I do for you?
No, they're also hiding in cover. Cowards.
Good to go.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons pivoted.
Okay, this is not going well.
Good to go. Orders. Waiting for orders.
Wait, can you actually hit people? Okay, Glitch can actually hit people. Oh, right, because I couldn't see them. Duh.
Position confirmed. Roger that. Failed to connect.
Given the mountain in the way, I guess that's a realistic outcome.
I hear ya.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
He's in cover! Oh.
Internal structure damage. Reporting internal damage. Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Now is he in sufficient cover? I'm kind of impressed by their ability to not hit my blackjack. Like, at all.
Commander.
Excellent. The whole idea is to sneak around here and fire on the generator to deal with the turrets.
Received. Taking the shot. Waiting on you, Commander. Don't need to tell me twice. Vessel delivery.
How could you not hit a stationary building?
Engaging target.
Okay, turrets dealt with.
Destroyed. Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Here's the problem with your plan. Now that there are no turrets, this guy doesn't need to be scared, and it's 2 light mechs versus more than 2 mechs.
Affirmative.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Waiting for orders.
Also, you're still struggling in a pretty significant way to do anything meaningful to my blackjack somehow.
Locked on rear armor. One less target. What can I do for you?
You can kill this guy.
Got it. Uh-huh.
Seriously?
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, Decker, you should go see what that is. Dropships that you don't call in are generally a problem.
Receiving you. Lifting off.
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Enemy in rear arc. Engaging jump jets.
How much resolve do I have? Where's my resolve? There's my resolve. Okay.
I hear ya. Coordinates received. Time to die.
If
Want some more, huh?
you barely did anything.
Orders.
Can you just walk up and punch him, please?
Acknowledged. Targeting for physical attack.
Thank you.
Hostile removed.
It's very much like watching XCOM again.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
All right. Uh-oh.
Affirmative.
That was really, really pathetic. Of course, that was also really, really pathetic. Can I really not get into a firing position? Well, I can at least move farther with the jump. Oh, I can get into a firing position.
Engaging jump jets.
Aha! Oh, there's all my heat. Okay.
Engaging target.
Well, at least they can't hit anything either.
Yes, Commander. Good to go.
Oh, fantastic. You can actually shoot at them.
Roger. Waiting on you, Commander.
You can also actually shoot at them. Thank goodness. I feel like we should at least be attempting to eliminate these little trucks.
Here we go.
To reduce the potential amount of incoming fire. But man, these guys need better long-range missiles. The fact that tanks are taking this much damage, really. Alright, I think we're gonna need them to have Decker run away again.
They've blown past my armor.
Yeah, I think Decker's about had it. Finally, okay, one of the tanks dealt with.
Oh, that really hurt.
Oh, that's not good.
Receiving you. Waiting for orders. On my way.
Yeah, we're having Decker run away.
Tell me what to do.
The fact that took a PPC hit.
Commander? Roger.
Can you jump jet missing half your torso technically? Yeah, if they're in the legs, you can jump jet. Here's the problem with getting into direct fire with this, with the Vindicator.
Waiting for orders.
The Vindicator has a lot more direct fire weapons than it does indirect fire weapons. Actually, I think the Vindicator has a lot more direct fire weapons than you do.
Critical hit, Commander. Commander. Fired on target.
Oh, wait, no, I can't shoot at anything. Darn it. Oh, that was a waste.
Ready for orders.
Actually, if he's over here, can you squeak around and ruin that truck's day? Tank, not truck, but you know.
Firing a full salvo.
Yes, you can.
Vehicle down.
Yeah, I think that Shadowhawk just realized it's in for a bad time.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury. Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
Commander? Roger that.
Waiting for orders.
Got it.
Confirmed.
There we go.
That's a kill.
Engaging jump jets.
Good to go.
Why do you deny me the ability to fire when I should have the ability to fire? Seriously.
I copy.
On my way.
Moving to position.
Oh, water.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Taking the shot.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Commander?
Oh, thank you for the follow. Hi and welcome.
Standing by.
So close to water.
What's up, boss? Moving to position.
Coordinates received.
On it.
Go to Mars. Well, we're not technically on Mars. I don't think. Yeah, this is Battletech, so we're someplace else in the galaxy on a planet that's roughly Earth-like, just happen to be in a desert.
Waiting for orders.
I forget where they said we are. Oops. Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up the other platforms now. Their defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metal starter set, so we're gonna need your battle mechs. Yeah, gonna want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down, surrender, and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight, we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Battletech takes place in the far future. It's like the late 2900s, maybe the early 3000s or so. Humanity is spread out through a substantial chunk of the galaxy. Are you not gonna give me shooting solutions again? Mother. Okay, you are. Good. Yeah, it's like the year 3025 or something like that. I forget what year it actually said it was. Humanity's bombed itself into the Stone Age like 4 times. Yeah, 3052, there we go. And also, believe it or not, Battletech has a really good explanation for the use of mechs beyond cool factor. Oh right, that's a turret generator. We could just blow that to pieces and be done.
Good to go. Moving to position.
You see, there's a bunch of treaties limiting other weapons to certain sizes because of how many times humanity has bombed itself into the Stone Age. So, battle mechs, however, are not included in the treaties because they aren't a practical weapon.
Target destroyed.
So they, so battle mechs ended up being the primary weapon just because they're too impractical to limit by treaties. Yeah, this one's an RPG. There's also actual like mech battle games,
Commander,
where you just are a single pilot playing and fighting. Yeah, this isn't an RPG. This is a turn-based strategy game, but it has some RPG elements in it. Bye.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Who's left? Okay, we got 2 vehicles there. Can you... I gotta get some indirect fire weapons, man.
Engaging jump jets.
But yeah, there's a bunch of Mech Warrior games where you can just play as a single pilot in the game, piloting a mech. You know?
Enemy unit destroyed.
Receiving you.
You're just gonna be useless, aren't you? Alright, fine, run away.
Position confirmed.
We're bombing our society for 4 years, eradicate all life, see no furies. Well, I mean, stuff just kind of happens in this universe. People like war. As you can see, look, we've played 2 missions in this game, and in both missions we've been backstabbed. People are just horrible in the Battletech universe.
Took a heavy hit there. Receiving you. Target acquired.
How do you miss at that range?
Waiting for orders. That's a vehicle kill.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer. I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Can we at least steal all the stuff off the battlefield since we're not getting paid? Please? We've got 4 mechs, they don't. $30.22. All right, $30.22. Okay. Yep, we managed to complete all objectives and didn't get any money. Well done, Commander. You made the best of a bad situation. Here's hoping we don't run into another job like that one. Yeah, the Battletech universe is not very nice to most people. It's pretty bad. We do have 1 million C-bills, which can't even buy an urban mech. You need 1.4 to buy an urban mech. Technically 1.5. I did not realize that Behemoth and the Shadowhawk killed all the other mechs. Fallout is smarter than Battletech. It understands that shooting your defenders means no one shows up to defend you the next time. That's true. No one in Battletech seems to figure that out. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now. We are drowning in debt. Fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Zyfax, do me a solid and back me up on this. This is why you all made me your commander, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? We're really that hard up for cash. We need to stop talking and start doing something about it. No thanks, Darius. I didn't take command of this outfit. Settle arguments. There, see? I am not in debt. I'm in charge of a complete disaster. They looked at me and said, it can be your problem. I'm gonna go with this one so I can break up fights and review financial reports. Damn right it is. If it isn't like any of us wanted the job. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? Might help if you broke things down, point by point. You aren't in debt, you are in charge of a massive debt. Yeah, now I'm in charge of everyone's debts, not just mine. Sure thing, Yang. Part 1, Myra's right, we're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Part 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it, there are no other points. Best case scenario, how many jobs? Why not just refuse to pay? You can afford to throw a weight around. We've got, yeah, the bank is Battletech too. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we gonna do about it? Yeah, people seem to forget that if you say I have guns, so I won't pay the bank gives its money to other people with guns who will make you pay the bank. Best case scenario. Can't even say, pretty deep hole, don't know, CLI. These banks use that word loosely. They don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up interest rates, misfile paperwork. We're trying to find a way out of this, but it's gonna take time. Oh, so they're like normal banks on Wall Street then. 3022, then 3 years later, so now it says 3025. Yep, okay, thank you. Good keeping track of years here. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like this, we have been screwed. What are we gonna do about it? I am not gonna refuse to pay the bank because I know what happens. Can do. I've already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. So want me to sidestep the mercenary review board entirely? We're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. Comstar happens when you don't pay bills. Yeah, Comstar happens when you don't pay bills. Just got betrayed on a board certified contract, Yang. How much worse could it get? We're taking the risk out here when it compounds us have to. It sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna go with point out the fact that we have been backstabbed twice in 2 missions. We're going around the board. Plenty. What happens down there was exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Mind me again why we don't just skip town, head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. Yep. And the jump ship crews are very much like the Highliners in Dune. You can't touch them, and they have all the control over FTL unless you can somehow afford your own jump ship, which isn't going to happen. That's government level money. And keep in mind that governments in this world control whole sections of the galaxy. Good reason. Look, Darius, Myra's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. So a matter of time before something breaks down I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Origin betrayed. Yeah, boss, much as I hate to say it, I agree with you. We need to sidestep the MRB. Guess I better get mentally prepared for that knife in the back, huh? We shall all wear bulletproof t-shirts. So then, I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB system. Who knows, maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we've got all that much to lose. Of course, we could also just be brave and say, alright, you've backstabbed us. We will now take everything you have. Like we should have done with the miners. I don't understand why we didn't do that. We vastly outclassed anything they had. We should have just taken all their stuff. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in the system have completely dried up. Recommend booking travel in a neighboring system and see what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. Banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. Now we can only go between Korean and the nearby systems of Elway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Yeah, but there were 3 dead mechs on the field in that we could have scavenged. Top priority right now is finding work so we can raise cash. Now the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come to the command center when you're ready to review it. Oh no, not Detroit! Oh, out of action. Okay, at least we're not in an egg or a sphere. Mech Bay, how's the Mech Bay doing? Well, my blackjacks have seen better days.
You need some work done, Commander? I'll be here if you need anything.
Where's the other mechs? Can we see the other mechs? No? There we go. Yeah, I did not do so good. So my blackjack's having a bad time. The spider's having a bad time. The Shadowhawk's okay. The Vindicator's okay. And we have a tiny little locust that I guess is okay. It's a little hard to see. Maybe if you could hop up a little bit so we could get a better look. That's a tiny little mech. Oh my gosh, it actually doesn't come up to the waist of the spider. Which is itself a light mech. That's really funny. That is really, really funny. What part options do we have, if any? We've got some lasers, some LRMs, and some SRMs. Which, well, I mean, hold up. Instead of cannibaling the locust, we could cannibal the spider and throw the locust in instead. What's the locust's equipment look like? It is armed with... Oh. It is armed with 3 machine guns and a medium laser. Okay, it is not in great shape either. Weapons, ammo, equipment. Wow, okay, the, Oh, you can fit... Okay, you've actually got some other options. Cool. Well, let's... Oh my gosh, I have to pay you just to take stuff on and off. Ew. If we put a pair of autocannons with some autocannon ammo, AC2s are pretty decent on damage. Curse Company is in so deep now you need the shovel to find the dark tunnel, let alone the light at the end of it. Yeah. Okay, only the center torso can take the lasers. Darn it! You're right, I am overweight. Okay, I can't think of a good plan. Yeah, locusts have no carry power. I'm obviously not too familiar with all this because it's been forever. Okay, let's see. If I refit and do that, I'm not super excited about the lasers. I clearly had heat problems. And you can't fit the missiles or the autocannon, can you? No, you can't. I think we just have to go for the repairs and refit as is right now. We just don't have any other weapons to do it, to fix these things. So, wait, I wonder. Nope. Okay, a large laser is way too much. Oh, really? We should probably move the heat sink to the torso at least. I almost want to pull off a couple of the jump jets. Still leave some. Oh, but that doesn't get me any good. All that does is get me a single heat sink. Admittedly, a single heat sink is a meaningful amount of sinking heat. Yeah, I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get. Yeah.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
No, the little spider, the old... I wonder. Ah! If we just give the spider that one big But that's such a terrible idea because the heat sinks. It needs the heat sinks. And for some reason, you only take lasers in the center torso. Why do you do that? You also had heating problems though, so we could hold on. How much was the? Hmm. Yeah, I'm checking tonnage numbers. So what we do is we keep the 2 lasers. We remove some jump jets in exchange for heat sinks so that he can fire more. I think the repair just automatically happens because I can't click on it. So I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Heat sinks so he can fire more consistently.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, you... You are easily our best mech, so I'm gonna leave you where you are. You've got a medium laser, LRM 5. Right. Right. I should turn you into our bombardment. I should turn you into our bombardment setup. So if we drop the lasers, and add an LRM 10. And disperse the heat sinks around a little bit just in case. So that'll really... Oh, you only let me equip one or the other. Well, that's annoying. But we want the LRM 10. We need the LRM 10. So that gives us a particle projector cannon and a lot of long-range missiles. So this is our bombardment mech now. That hits really hard if you're stupid enough to get indirect fire range of it. Wait, no, we don't want to keep the LRM equipment in the torso though. We want the ammo someplace else. Because if the ammo detonates in the torso, it takes the whole mech with it. Where did I put my ammo for everything else? Where is your ammo? Well, I hope I put the ammo in a good place. Where is your ammo? Yeah, no. Ammo is not going in the torso. Why would you keep ammo in the torso? That's such a bad idea.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
And you're just machine guns and lasers, right? Wow. Goss's exception as the guns explode but not the ammo. True. So you're still just gonna have a single laser, but we're dropping so that the machine guns, because you need a place to sink your heat.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I'm gonna pray that I didn't screw up the blackjack too bad.
Receiving you.
Always good to see you in ops, Commander.
I would store the ammo in the legs. If you lose a leg, you're already non-compass anyway, so losing the ammo is fine. Well, I will consider that, but for now, I think we're kind of stuck where we are. So, I think this is where we do a contract, right? Yep. That's actually more money than I've spent so far. Fantastic. We believe this pirate lance operating in Bellerophon within a region we control. All Canopian operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Patrol the area. Find the enemy lance and eliminate it. Okay, yes. We're in good health. This contract may interest you. Fit your skills, strengths of your company. With any luck, we'll both get what we want. So the thing is, we want salvage, but we need money. That's just 3 random components. Yeah. And I think we might get stuck with that. But components, man! Better stuff to equip our mechs with. We'll do that since we really need the money.
Calculating course now, Commander.
And Leopard's Bridge with Samir, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says we received 3 messages from the banks, loan sharks, Samir cuts in, from the people who are financing us. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loan, so it'll be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. Sweet talk the banks, or the messages, educate the banks about the mistake. Let's try sweet talking them. I'll talk to them, say, and the meeting moves on. Afterwards, you record a response. In it, you explain, with much gravitas, that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. Mind them of your impeccable payment history. Conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. The company has gained the following tags: loan status fair. Yep, that sounds like an average everyday bank in the American banking system. Ready to proceed with the current contract? Not yet. Yeah, because I still need healing. I wonder if I should try to restart this. Just not have... Oh, the spider needs the repairs, doesn't it? Oh, no. I think I just need to go.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
At least this guy's in good shape. Oh, okay. I need to cancel my stuff to do that. Darn it. Alright, so we can at least take the locust out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to restart this. Oh, we have another person. Cool. Me in my blackjack. Behemoth glitch was in the Vindicator. I'm gonna put Decker in the Locust. Yeah, yeah, we're just gonna have to live with it. I don't think I can afford to wait much longer. I'm gonna have to restart and see if I can do that mission without taking such heavy damage and losses. But we don't have a lot more time tonight, so we're just gonna see how this goes and kind of Steiner our way through it. Guys, amateurs, let's get eyes on them and take them out. Good hunting, Commander.
You think we'll see
What's up, boss?
Fight like Zukov, you're gonna take a few losses. Yeah, but I don't fight like Zukov. Steiners have a whole different kind of throw people at the enemy solution.
On my way.
Yes, they do. Steiners are well equipped. If I was fighting like Zukov, my people wouldn't even have mechs.
Good to go. Coordinates received. All weapons are go.
This camera needs some work. Uh-huh.
Yes, Commander. Moving out. Confirmed.
I just realized that there's still a lot of
Damage.
components that are like in the middle of being worked on. I may be in trouble.
Coordinates received.
How?
That would be a miss.
It's a mech the size of a building. How do you miss that?
Engaging target.
Well, I guess our two of our three medium mechs are down to being melee mechs.
Orders?
Ooh.
Moving out. Got it.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yeah, I've got a new plan.
Waiting for orders.
Given the lack of equipment,
Move order received.
punch them.
Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out. Take this. Want some more, huh?
Steiner plan, beat them with fist. That is an actual Steiner plan, so at least we're still fighting correctly. Alright, the Pantherine is dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's get this done, folks.
which just leaves the enemy locust, which doesn't seem particularly interested in fighting. Well, okay, it's lasering me, but it seems like it's in the process of running away.
Damage minimal.
Commander,
Because it's a locust and it is weak.
on my way.
Just like my locust. Which also can't hit anything. Man, I hope the spider gets fixed soon.
Waiting for orders.
Punch it. Literally.
Locked on for physical attack. Think I hit something good.
Yep, you.
What can I do for ya?
Punch it.
Uh-huh. Dang, you're...
A milk run as we expect. Yeah, that was a real milk run. We did that with 3 mechs that couldn't actually shoot. Look, it's like, wait, wow, crap.
Mission successful.
We did that with 3 mechs that we had no business using in combat. Milk run is an understatement. Alright, we only get to pick a salvage. I think I hit something good. Again, send mechs with cameras so she can actually see what she's punching, not just feel it and guess. I kind of want to take a piece of the panther so I can work towards building a panther. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of the panther. And we got the locust piece, some jump jets, and some short range missile ammo. Didn't you did do some mech repairs before? Yeah, you don't say. I actually think I'm going to I actually think I'm gonna restart and see if I could do the missions better than I did. Of course, I don't know that this is gonna be a regular thing anyways, but I'm definitely gonna restart because that was absolutely awful.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
Having said all that, though, I think that's gonna have to be about it for me. We don't really have time to do another mission unless it's another milk run. I'm not gonna be doing this anyways. We're restarting. I will see you guys on Friday as usual. I have actually started uploading videos. There's something going on with passes. I can live stream the passes. I can post typed posts, but I cannot upload videos to passes. So for now, it's just to Rumble, then YouTube. Rumble gets it first, YouTube gets it next. Maybe I'll look into other video upload options, but for now, that's what we're gonna do. I don't really have any other updates or options or anything, so I just ask that you know the drill, like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever. And I will see you at 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a great weekend. I hope you have a great week. Be safe, and I will see you next time.